Trying is the first step towards failure.
Why do we fear failure? I think we're scared. Scared of embarrassing ourselves, of other people judging us, of feeling worthless, and of things not working out. Maybe it's better to just not try. At least then I can't fail. No, that's not the answer. Because what if we could enjoy failure? In fact, what if failure was an opportunity? When I was 11 years old, I performed in a little kiddie school play. And during the first performance, I choked. And I vividly remember going backstage after that scene, after that mess up, and just crying my eyes out. And although it was only a primary school production in front of 150 parents, this moment left me with a strong fear of failure that stuck with me throughout the majority of my teenage years. And it's only in recent times that I managed to shift my mindset and take back control of the important things in my life. And to create the mindset shift, I came to 3 very important realizations, the third being the most influential, each of which I'm going to explain to you over the next few minutes. Question. What were you doing in the year 161 AD? You didn't exist! But you know who did? This guy, Marcus Aurelius, Stoic philosopher and Emperor of Rome from 161 to 180 AD. Now you're probably thinking, Joel, why are you telling us about some bloke that lived yonks ago? I came here to learn how to not fear failure. I don't want a history lesson. Sit tight, young Padawan, because there's something that Marcus said all those years ago that we have to closely analyze. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacles to our acting. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Isn't that just so profound? You're still not convinced, are you? Right. Cue the music. I've got some explaining to do. Basically, what Mark is saying here is that the obstacles in life that get in our way, i.e. our failures, are actually the things that help us move forward. It is only the things that go wrong that show us how to improve our approach and move forward in a better way. Therefore, what stands in the way becomes the way. Because from failures and setbacks, we can correct our course and move ever closer to our life goals. Life is going to inevitably put a multitude of obstacles in front of you every single day, every single week, every single year. But we have to remember that it's actually the things that go wrong that help us to move forward in a better way.
And you fail.
If you watch my videos, you clearly have a desire inside of you to achieve some kind of success in life. And whatever that means is down to your own unique definition. But if you want success, you also have to fail. And a lot. But I'm only a 17-year-old boy. What do I know about success? If only there was someone wildly successful that talks about failure being an intrinsic part of their achievements.
I took offense to that.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
So in a sense, failures are a necessary prerequisite to success because you can get points on the board. The way I like to see it is that failure is just getting your reps in. When you fail at something, try to see it as simply a practice for a future success. And that's the philosophy I've used to continue making these videos when they've been getting little to no views. If you try anything in life and it flops, that attractive person rejected you, you didn't get that job, you failed that exam, just think of it as getting your reps in. You're just getting points on the board. So when you approach that potential lover, or do that other exam, or apply for that next job, you're much more likely to be successful. Makes you think a little bit, doesn't it? A little bit of darkness. I want to change the tone of this video somewhat, to present to you potentially the most important thing I've ever learnt about life. And that thing is about your choices. Because in every moment of every single day, you have a choice. A choice between stagnation and decline, or growth. And when you encounter failures in life in any form, you have a choice between succumbing to the negativity, adopting the victim mindset, and letting it hold you back, or letting that failure move your life forward in in a positive direction. You know, when I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy as a young child, one could argue that the universe had failed me, or that I had failed the walking normally game, right? But ever since that moment, I've had a choice between wallowing in my misfortunes and blaming things that are out of my control, or enjoying it. Enjoying the fact that I have to overcome an extra hurdle in my life. Enjoying the fact that the universe has put me on a unique path of growth that I wouldn't find myself on otherwise. And that's how I rationalise my disability. And that's how I learned to enjoy failures in every other aspect of my life. The negative things are just positive things in disguise, because you learn, because you practice, and because really, failures open up other opportunities. So whenever or wherever you feel like you're failing in life, that thing didn't work out, you feel insecure, you don't feel good enough, I have one piece of advice for you. Enjoy it. However, you can only really enjoy your failures and adopt this mindset if you have good mental health. And as we both know, that's a difficult thing to find in this modern day. However, you can watch this video in its entirety, and by the end you will know how to tackle that issue for yourself.
Joel Clifton, yeah, please sub and comment and like